Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry if you hear fireworks in the background, but it's because it's the 4th of July when I'm doing this. But basically, I bought a new journal, and here I'm opening a pack of stickers of pineapples, and I'm just decorating the front of my journal. Oh my god, it looks so cute. So basically, that is what I'm doing. I'm just putting all of the little pineapples on the cover. Then I'm showing you, that's the page I'm going to be transferring to my journal. I didn't put the boxes in though because that's a little bit too much work that I'll do later when I'm listening to an audiobook or something. But here I'm using my annotating thing as a ruler because I lost my ruler, and I'm just putting my reading journal, and I'm putting that it belongs to me. And then I turn the page, and this is where I do my 100 books in 2020 goal, which basically I just make a bunch of cubes and then fill it in anytime I read a book and put the book title. Here I am using some washi tape. You see me struggle a ton because I'm trying to put it, but then I keep taking it out. So I constantly am putting it back and forth because it keeps looking crooked. But here's me fixing it and trying to fix it, yeah. So then after that I turned the page after struggling for so long, and now I'm doing my July spread. So here I decided to go with the red and blue and white theme, so I used red and blue markers, and here I'm putting a flag and just coloring it in with some markers. I used the crazy art markers, nothing good, nothing like huge. Then I'm making stars with blue and red marker to kind of add a look. I didn't like how this spread came out, but it's something. Yeah, nothing really to go with it. Here I'm underlining it and putting a bunch of stars, and then now I am putting black stars with my black marker and just lining it. I felt like that was a cute way to decorate it, so I put a bunch of lines, and now I'm over here making my TBR spread. So here I decided to again go with the blue and red theme, so I decided to write TBR in blue and red, and I also decided to use the black marker and make little lines to it to make a little aesthetic theme here. And then I put it there, and then I decided to make a bunch of black lines so I can write all the books that I need to read in July. I did not put all the books that I wanted to read in July because these are just the books that I have to read because either I'm doing a buddy read or I am participating in a read-along. A few of these are buddy reads and a few of these are read-alongs that I'm participating in, so they're books that I kind of have to read. So I just decided to put those down. Here I'm doing a TBR shelf, which is something new that I decided to add into my journal, which is basically I draw a shelf and then I draw books on it, and then whenever I complete a book off my TBR, I color in the book, which I found really nice. So here I'm writing all the books on my TBR, the ones that either are from my sister picks my TBR for July video or just books that I'm reading for readathons or reading blogs or stuff like that. So that is, I'm also putting it in blue and red because I'm sticking to that theme for July. Then here I'm working on my TBR shelf, which basically it's supposed to look like those shelves that you attach to your walls. So here I'm trying my best to draw them. I know they didn't come out really good, but I like how they came out. They're not that bad. So here I'm just drawing them on, and then after I color them in with a brown marker to make it look more wooden or just to make it look somehow decent. So yeah, that's just me coloring it in with brown. Then I turn the page, and now I'm doing my July brain dump, which basically is where I write all the things that I need to get done during July, or just main events that are going to happen in July and stuff that I have to look out for. So here I'm writing July with the red and blue, and then I decided to write brain dump with pink because it makes sense. Pink is the color of the brain. And then I used black to outline that, and I thought it came out really cute. Here I'm underlining it. And then here I'm just writing a bunch of things that I have to do. For example, I have to do my readathon spread, which is a readathon that is going to be hosted by Books with Chloe, which I'm so excited to participate in. It's very soon. Then down here, I did a video idea spread, which basically are the video ideas or just videos I have to get done and posted during July. I didn't put any video ideas down because I don't really have any yet, and I still have a lot of videos that I need to post, but I'm just waiting because I'm not trying to post them all at once. So yeah, here I'm making a play button and coloring it in with blue. And then over here, I'm making the spread of all the books I read in July. Again, I'm going with the red and blue theme, and I'm just writing them in big letters. And then over here, I'm outlining them with black. Here, I'm starting to draw a square because I like it when it's organized. So here, I'm just drawing the squares of where I'm going to put the rating of the book, every book title that I read in July. So here it is. I'm just writing I'm making columns to keep it organized, and I noticed that as I went down, the lines got smaller, which I do not like. So I kind of am annoyed by that because now I notice, but it's okay. We're human. We make mistakes. Then over here, I'm just numbering them with blue and red marker to follow the July theme that I'm using. So I'm just labeling them. Then I'm writing P or A on the edge, which basically every time I read a book, I'm going to circle P or A, which P stands for physical book and A stands for audio. And I did it in red and blue because it is following the July theme. I liked the way that came out, so yeah. Then we're turning the page, and now we are working on the how many days I read in July spread. Again, I'm using blue and red and just writing how many days I read. And then I'm going to be putting physical and audio, which basically every day I'll color in whether I read physically or listened to an audiobook that day. I got this idea from Books with Chloe. I watch all of her journaling videos, so this video is inspired by her journaling videos because I like watching them. They're nice and calming. So basically, I got this idea from her. I did not do the boxes because I'll do that some other day when I have the patience, because if I do it now, I'm going to mess it up. So yeah, I didn't feel like messing it up today. Then over here, I'm doing quotes, which basically over here, I'll just put my favorite quotes from my favorite books that I read that month, or just quotes that stood out to me in general. Then over here, I go back to the next page and put my top favorite books, which basically I put my top 3 favorite books that I read this month and my top worst. So I like this, so I keep track of the highlights of books that I read. I like doing this. I also do this with my movies, but I'm not going to be doing my movie spread in this video. I'm going to be doing a separate video for my movie spreads. So yeah, if you want to see a video of my movie spread, let me know. I'll definitely do one. I will be filming one, but let me know if you actually want me to post it. So over here, I'm just finishing up. And then over here, I decided, finally, I went back to this page because I didn't know what I was going to do. But I decided that I was going to put my book reviews, which basically, if you don't know, I have a bunch of sticky notes, and as I'm reading the book, I put my thoughts throughout the book, and then I just stick them in my journal. So this little area is where I'm going to be sticking them. And then over here, I'm just putting a bunch of stars with the red marker, just going back on every page and putting a bunch of stars. Then I go back in with the blue marker and make stars the same way I did with the red stars. And then on these pages, I'm writing on a sticky note saying what spread is going to be on those pages. For example, my movie spreads are going to be across these pages, so I'm just putting a sticky note there to remind me.
Thanks for watching. That was my first ever journaling video, but I also noticed that during the footage, I didn't show you guys like how they came out. So basically, right now, I'm going to show you how they came out. So basically, this is the page I am going to do cubes when I have the patience because I don't feel like messing them up right now. Here is my July spread. And then over here, we turn the page. And over here is that. And that. And then my sticky notes. Thanks for watching so much. Also, I want to let you guys know that there is resources and links to help the Black Lives Matter movement in the description down below. There's petitions you can sign, foundations you can donate to. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you guys would like to see my movie spread for July. I'll definitely do one. But let me know if you would like to actually see one. And I'll see you guys later.